Hello there, welcome to EDEL 316 Computational Strategies teaching video. Our topic today is subtraction. The question of today is 421 minus 187. To begin with, we can do an estimation to find an approximate answer to this question. To make the calculation easier, we will try to make the number more friendly to deal with. For example, when I first saw 421, I'll think of 420. And I will round up 187 to 200. So the solution of this equation will be 220, which I think that our final solution will around 220. So next, we can use base 10 blocks strategy to solve this problem. We have the 100 columns, the 10 columns, and the ones columns. The upper part here is the middle one, which is 421, and the bottom part here is the subtrahend, which is 187. One of the most important things we have to know about subtraction is we have to make the base 10 blocks above the line greater or equal to the blocks below the line, so that they can cancel each other out, and we left the differences. The first step to do is to exchange the value of the middle one so that we have enough value to do the subtraction. As we can see, from the tens columns, 2 is smaller than 8, so that we can exchange one of the 100 blocks into 10 blocks. Same as the ones, we have only one unit above the line, and we have to exchange one 10 bar with 10 units. Once we finish this step, we can begin our subtraction. For the 100 columns, I see that there is 100 below the line and 100 above the line, so that they can cancel each other out. For the tens columns, we have 8 below the line, so that I have to pick 8 more bars from the above the lines so that they can cancel each other out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lastly, we know that our remaining here units is 7, so that we have to pick 7 units from above. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there you go. This is our solution. 234 units. For symbolic representation, it is very similar to the base 10 blocks. The only difference is we are actually using the number instead of the blocks. The first step we have to do is to make all the numbers above the line greater or equal to the number below the line. As we can see, the number 2 here is smaller than the 8, so that we have to exchange 100 with 10 tens. So we'll put this at 3, and then we can add a 1 before that, which makes it 12. On the other hand, we have only ones on the upper side over here, so we have to move one of the tens to the ones, which makes 11 here. And this will be cancelled, become 11. The last step to do is to do the subtraction with these numbers. So 3 minus 1, this will be 0, and this will be 2. 11 minus 8, this will be 0. This will be 3. And lastly, 11 minus 7, this will be 0. And this will be 4. So our final solution is 234. For personal strategy, I choose jump strategy. I will find the solution by using a number line and jumping from the middle one, which is 421, to the subtrahend to find the differences between them. The right edges will be 421, and 187 will be our subtrahend with a left edge. Firstly, I will jump from 421 to 400, and our difference will be 221. Then I will jump from 400 to 200, and our difference here will be 200. Then I can jump from 200 to 190, our difference here will be 10. And lastly, our difference have a 3 here, and that's our middle one here. That's our subtrahend as well. Last step, we have to add up all the differences. Then our total will be 234, sorry about that, which is also our final solution. Lastly, go back to our first estimation. In my opinion, 220 is pretty close to 234. However, we can improve our estimation by rounding up the number to 421 to 425 instead of rounding down by 1. As both of the numbers, 421 and 187, are rounding up, the differences between them will be smaller compared to the previous one. 425 minus 200, and the answer will be 225, which is a closer estimation compared to the last one I did. Thank you.